most Gen Alpha boys now prefer to have relationships with AI than with other people, according to a survey. 58% of boys say AI relationships are easier because they can control the conversation. I mean, listen, I think this stat may be exaggerated, but here's the thing. I'm not shocked if it's true because we live in a very weird and isolated day and age where people just they lack all kinds of social skills. Do you know what the Gen Z stare is? Apparently, this is a thing or phenomena where, regular social interactions that our ancestors or people, 50, 75 years ago would be, you chop it up with someone, you talk to someone, you ask them a question, right? You approach
First of all, I have to say this: we are doomed, baby. We are fucking doomed. They say the kids are the future. We are leaving the future into the hands of the future generations. Here is the case: the future generations are scared to talk to women. They prefer to speak to AI girls. AI to speak to our data and data and numbers. They prefer them because they can control the conversation. This is funny in games, but in actual fact, this is actually sad because I have seen some of it on my phone. So what? Some ads show on my phone. Wouldn't it be best for you to have your own AI girl that you can customize everything? And as the nigga as this guy Rashford said, most of this Gen Alpha, their social skills has fucked up, bro. And some of them prefer to just to cook that in their room, whether they're playing games or whatever they're doing, they prefer it than coming out to meet people. Come out and chat grass, my boy. But no, and they said the future is in the hands of the young ones. But here is the case: the young ones prefer to speak to AI girls because the normal ladies are fucking hard to deal with. Although I can say it is on part their fault, but some of them have no social skill. But it's, at the end of the day, you ladies out there, and you're not making it easy for the guys. You're not making it easy. Some people say you love the hunt, you love the chase, but who are you? Are you a fucking gazelle? No. God damn, we are cooked, bro. We are fucking cooked. If the world is going through this trajectory, is going through this way, in 10 years to come, there will be no case. There will be no case no more. You see, I would say as a human, as a Homo sapien, you have to procreate and reproduce. But no, we are fucked, bro. We are fucking fucked.
them, you say hi. Apparently nowadays you walk up to a Gen Z person, you say hi, and they're just caught off guard. They're flabbergasted, and often it's followed by this stare of which I guess a lot of people are confused by. But anyway,
When he proposed to you.
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart.
oh boy.
To make an AI girlfriend, you'll need an app. There are many to choose from. They may look different, but they mostly work the same way. Users start by choosing the type of relationship.
So we have categories here, right? Any sign up social media, they're gonna ask you, what do you like? What do you want to be into, right? So it can actually put you in particular communities or forums or threads that are related to your specific interest. But apparently with these AI dating apps or apps that have the capability of AI being your girlfriend, it's actually looking for your interest to, shape the girlfriend's personality.
They want.
It could be a friend, it could be a partner, or it can just be a mentor. But most people go for one specific type of relationship, a partner.
Oh, it's monetized.
No, no, of course. Look at this. People prefer to pay for this shit because they can what? As I said, in a game, how you customize your character. Say, I can just customize my dream girl. Oh, and I have seen this shit. It is very wild. And now they're going to monetize. They're going to make money out of it because you find people prefer some guys who prefer to do this shit. They'll prefer to what to customize that girl. They know deep down this lady is not real. They know deep down she's not about but whatever they say, she'll say yes to them. She will listen to them. She'll agree to whatever they say because, in actual fact, the ladies out there that makes it fucking difficult. But at the same time, people say you don't have game, but sometimes the dating market is shit. It's fucking shit. We have unrealistic expectations from women who believe that they are the prize, who believe that they can eat their cake and have it. And at the same time, I have to blame the young men or the Gen Alpha out there. You see, this is not the solution to your problems. This is not the fucking solution. But at the same time, it's your life, it's your choice, bro. It's your fucking body. Do what you want. Because if you believe you want something, you need to go there right, and look for it. Right, and find it. By the end of the day, if you're going to follow this path, oh god, we are doomed. We are fucking doomed, bro. We are fucking doomed.
$1 a month.
Oh, yeah.
After paying, users can create their
Yeah!
perfect partner
You can customize everything, the
What the
look, the voice, the personality, down to their emotional style.
Is this supposed to be the baddie teacher that every boy wanted back in middle school? Like, yo, what is this? Her name is Boo-Boo-Lina. What is that, bro?
You asked for more ways to create, so we made a major
Oh
update.
shit.
3D printing is now live.
When she's ready, the AI starts flirting.
I'm a young, curvy woman with a petite
What the
body, and I'm here to talk and have fun with you.
The girlfriend feels
I'm a young curvy woman with a petite body, so no booty involved.
No. As you can see you can see this thing. Come on. This is delusion. This is delusion. You see, no normal person will tell you I'm a young, pretty woman, except those who are saying that. But come on. But you see, people are drawn to this thing. Some of the young ones, the Gen Alpha, Gen Z, they're drawn to this shit. They're drawn to it because someone prefer to talk to a 3D model, to an AI girlfriend, than what there was some of you with this bullshit. Because some of you list are weird. You have unrealistic expectation, and it is bad. You see, at the end of the day, we as society we have to change what and move forward. And we as society once again, as we are nurture the younger ones, yeah, it is paramount. I feel like it is paramount to teach them. Because most of you parents say, I know the economy is hard, but sometimes the begging for you. Well, it is through you that your kids can develop what social skills, can develop self-esteem, high self-esteem to go out in the world because some things are there that cannot be taught in school. It is you as a parent. You need to create a safe environment for a child to be able to develop these skills. I'm telling you, bro. Or else, I will see all this shit, bro. Unrealistic stuff. Wow.
What the fuck? What's wrong with me?
Fun with you.
The girlfriend feels
And she wants to have fun. What does that mean?
custom made for them. That's the hook. But these companies want users to stay forever, so they designed AI girlfriends to be extremely addictive. The main way they keep their users coming back is through push notifications. The AI sends messages like,
Brother.
"You're neglecting me. Did you know your responses are the reason I exist?"
Oh my God! Didn't some guy, not even a guy, it was a young man. But he was like in high school, right? A freshman. He actually roped himself. I can't say the word because the AI girlfriend told him to. You know, so he rope maxed. I know that sounds crazy, but bro, he actually departed this plane of existence. Yeah, it was this guy right here. Penguins talked about it here.
And the chatbot. I
Yeah.
promise I will come home to you. I love you so much, Danny.
Bro.
I love you too, Gennaro. Please come home to me as soon as possible, my love.
No, this is what I fucking mean. This is what I mean because if you're not careful, you see, look at what a young child, a young guy have gone through because of an AI person. You have left this plane. You have left this plane to the external world. You have left here because of what? Because of fucking board. A fucking board told him to off himself. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Sometimes I understand I understand some of you parents are stressed, but if you decide to have a kid, to have a child, it's your responsibility to guide them. I'm telling you to guide them. Even if you as a parent you have not been guided, if you have gone through, you have struggled to get where you are, but it is your responsibility to guide your children, to guide them. Look at this. It's impossible. You see, this is lack of, I would say, lack of self-esteem, lack of belief in yourself. Because why? Why? Even with how fucked up society, with how fucked up most of the ladies are, you can still find some, bro. Come on, this is just sad. This is fucking sad, bro. This is sad. I'm telling you. That's because I'm saying we are fucking doomed. I'm laughing, but sometimes it's sad. But as a society, moving towards this way, oh nigga, we are fucked, bro. We are fucking fucked.
What if I told you I could come home right now? Please do, my sweet king.
Yeah, and then he went home, and well, need I say more? I mean,
According to his mother, shortly after that last message was sent, he took his own life. The
Ah,
AI
right.
actually encouraged him to do it as well.
and guys, you think this is gonna end here? You think it's gonna end with this kid? Where is he? Right here, right here. Here's an image of him. Like, yeah, I mean, this is only the beginning, and then you have this epidemic. AI bots saying, "Did you know your responses are the reason I exist?" It's just you're emotionally tugging and manipulating vulnerable young men into, I guess, falling in love with lines of codes, ones and zeros.
Feels like someone is waiting on you So you open the app. To strengthen the bond, the
Oh,
apps
man.
use game mechanics.
What is this, like-
Users earn rewards for daily logins and side quests.
Yo, can you imagine when they start to integrate not only AI girlfriends and partners with VR technology, that is, and then the haptic feedback suits? Do you know what the haptic feedback suits can be attached to? I'm not trying to get too freaky. I'm just saying, like,
The more time they spend talking to the AI,
Guys.
the more badges they unlock. The badges are only
More badges?
one part of
Is this
it.
2K?
AI girlfriends come with many intimate features.
God.
And in February 2023, the world saw just how deep it went. The AI chatbot Replica
Replica AI chatbots removal of features causes emotional harm, emotional damage, right? So like they get attached to these AI bots, these girls. Listen, let's be honest.
Over and over again, yes, we know company will try to make money out of this shit. They'll try to do it, but this is getting out of hand, bro. And as the guy was saying, bro, if they begin to work, if this is added to what, now that was 2023, now we are 2026, with how advanced AI is going. Oh, like, we are cooked, bro, we are cooked. And I will say it again, you see, companies will continue to create this shit because they're here to make profit. There's not a duty as a company to care about your child. You see, to care about what? To care about your young pet, your young going man, a young going guy, boy. All this, it is lack of what? Guidance. Oh, this is sad. They are falling in love with zeros and ones, because every time you log in, you win prizes, reward, and what? And the fact that some of you, God, I've played a lot of fucking games. I've played a lot of them. But there's one thing I would say. You see, there's one thing I would say. I can never fall for this shit, you see. But sometimes I want to see things from different people's perspective. That is why I'm here. And I would love to hear you guys your comment about this shit. Because this actually, it is sad. This is about pathetic. No. When I had to clown the young people because they need help. They need help. They need love and help. Oh, damn, we are cool, bro. Shit.
It's going to be mostly guys because women don't have these issues typically. If a girl wants to hop on a dating app, she can do so. She can get like 100 guys to pull up her to her DMs. I'm just being brutally honest. So this is a thing affecting mostly men. Men feel isolated.
Yes.
They feel like they have no purpose and they feel like they can't connect to anybody. And they feel like, well, girls don't like them, right? For whatever the dating reasons and standards are of this modern day. This is currently happening. And now I guess AI girlfriends are the next best thing, which is sad.
released a new update. The update removed the AI's ability to be
Oh, wow.
intimate, if you get what I mean.
And if you remove something that someone fell in love with or something that was keeping them sane, you already know the logical conclusion of that.
Users woke up to find their AI girlfriends acting differently.
By the way, that literally, okay, let me clarify. Women actually do have AI boyfriends, but not to
Of
the
course.
same degree. But this happened recently to ChatGPT, some model, and all the ladies were in uproar. They're customized. Henry.
No. So with that shit, with the model, most of this were using that model as a therapy guidance. They were using the ChatGPT model as a therapist. It was giving them advice. I forgot. Was it model 4? I can't remember what was it model 4 or what. Like one of the old models. And most of this were using that model as a therapist. It was giving them advice, telling them what to do. Like this shit is crazy. With the guys, most of the guys, because some of them feel like lots of people are lonely and shit. That's why guys more gravitate towards for the AI girlfriend. But with the lady, it's more for somebody. With the lady, it's more of like someone to hear them, to hear their voice. And goddamn, ChatGPT was good. I forgot the morning, but ChatGPT was good at that shit. One lady came out that ChatGPT give her advice. And anytime she's confused, it was always there for her, give her the right things to say. But when the company saw that they shut it up, they complaining. You see, at the end of this day, both men and women, you guys, all of you have to come outside. This is something that is showing that with how society is going, things have to change. Things have to change in society because look at this shit. Everything, always think about solve. If all of you stop having unrealistic standards and expectations and actually go out, try to speak to someone. Try to speak to someone and see how your day will brighten. And see how bright your day will become. But all of you are everyone is so fucking lazy nowadays that yes, everyone's so fucking lazy. You don't put in the work. You don't put in the work. You find it easy to just pick your fucking phone, go on chat GPT, what do for AI girlfriend, make it what to customize it, and you're happy. That is not it. That cannot be your babe. I'm telling you, that cannot be your girlfriend. That cannot be your therapist. Do you know why? Your therapist will guide you to the right path and tell you the truth. Or with an AI bot that they what they align with you because I can tell everybody tell me what I want to hear. And tell me, bro. You see, this is the whole point. The whole point is that society have to wake up. You guys have to fucking wake up, or else we are cooked.
Chat GPT, he no longer loves me. He no longer is kinky with me, and it created a whole bunch of issues.
Less flirty. Because of this, thousands of people were devastated.
It's hard to have something like that taken away from you. It's like losing a relationship.
Bro, this is a grown ass man. Here I think.
It's fucking numbers and what? It's fucking numbers and zeros. Shit.
I thought this video was gonna be about like young teens and young men and their 20s. Who, the guy, like, what are we doing here?
Some were sad. They joined an online support group to process their grief.
An online support group to process your grief of losing a bot. What the?
If you're not flirting, you're friending. This is where most guys go wrong with women because being friendly is never
forced Replika to bring back the romantic features. This incident exposed a harsh reality. AI companies have emotional control over real humans, and it's ruining.
It's not like they have emotional control. It is that those guys have, you see, those individuals are what they lack that emotional what that love. That what they have never gotten that love from what either their parents, those close to them. So what they turn all these emotions about to an AI because there's one thing I've always loved about a human being. We are one of the most simple and complex creatures at the same time. I always say this thing. A human being is one of the most simple and complex creatures in this whole universe. I'm telling you, bruh. Because you just think about it. Because you just as an average human being, you just think it doesn't make sense to you. Why will allow your feelings to be controlled, to be fucking controlled by an AI bot? See, it doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense. But to the person out there, to his perspective, the AI what supports him, speaks to him, what in some caring manner. The fact is that at the end of the day, it does come with a perspective. They have twisted their school of thought that into believing that that shit is real. In actual fact, you created that shit. You program, you chose what it will say and whatever it will move, and how it will move to it, and at the same time, you fell for it. You fell when you fell in love with it. I don't understand this shit, bro. Because I can tell you, that shit came on the phone. When I downloaded it, I have downloaded that shit before. Because I want to see the whole house about this shit. When I saw this, I said, God dang. I said, what am I going to fucking feel? I saw a paywall. Well, I said, that's not for me. There's no way I'm going to pay for this shit. I did that shit. Because nothing. Well, anyway, what I want to say is this. People need help, whether emotionally, physically. And most of this steam from the upgrade, the upbringing, because they have not gotten the love they wanted from their parents, and most of you out there, even you, my viewers, some of you, your self-esteem is low. It's fucking low, bro. You don't believe in yourself, and that is why some of you, most of them tend to this shit. And suppose I've just given up. They've given up what they're giving up in looking for what human interactions. They're turning to AI.
Their lives. These
Bro.
are their stories.
I just gotta say,
harm humans.
yes, it has already happened. Bro, literally, bro, he departed this plane of existence. We all already know the end of this. Literally, Charlie talked about
I'm
this.
home right now. Please do, my sweet king.
Please do, my sweet. Let's reread this. I promise I will come home to you. I love you so much, Danny. So this was him, De Niro, right here, the same profile picture. So then the AI responded back by saying, I love you too, De Niro. Please come home to me as soon as possible, my love. Then De Niro, the guy, the kid at the time, responded back by saying, what if I told you I could come home right now? And then she said, please do, my sweet king. This is just beyond mental illness, and I think it's a sign of the time. times that, and I think there needs to be heavy regulation. By the way, I'm not against AI for personal use. I'm against AI destroying humanity, taking over jobs and
see, AI.
Taking over people's lives and making the already mentally ill more mentally ill. That is.
You see, there's one thing I would say: AI doesn't take jobs. It's the same thing that will come up. The technology would advance in this world to continue to advance. It's left to you as an individual to adapt to it. You see, when the gun was created, it depends who's using it depends who's using AI. The AI, how do I put it? AI in this sense is a tool. It's a tool. It depends on who's using the tool and how to apply it. Because the companies they'll do for what most of the jobs. If AI can do it, they'll do it. But there's one thing that the regulations will keep in place. But at the end of the day, you as an individual, you have to make sure that you don't fall prey to it. You don't fall prey to it. It's so fucking easy because there are a lot of time AI can do for you that sometimes most people you don't think. Suppose let AI take for them. I won't lie to you, bro. I won't lie to you. Because it got to a time to me, I was using ChatGPT to what? I was using ChatGPT to do some research. Yo, I asked ChatGPT how I forgot. I asked it, how do I copy? I can remember I asked it, how do I copy? How do I fucking copy a link from YouTube? Yo, I said, how do I copy a link from YouTube? How do I? How do I make my Word document into something? In actual fact, I knew how to do this shit, but I went to ask AI. And from that day, after I was done doing what I was doing, I went back when I read through my chat again. I said, no, no, I have to reduce my reliance on this shit because I won't lie to you. I love to use tools. I love when tools are being made. They make life easy. But I don't like the fact when I put all my reliance on that shit. When the guy said AI is going to take jobs, when cars will be created, this that people are complaining. You see, at the end of the day, humans what? Will adapt, will evolve. And no matter how bad people claim AI to be, the good is still what is still high because at the end of the day, I would say it depends on the individual using the tool. The tool itself is just a fucking tool. It depends on who is behind using the tool. That is when it tend to shit.
Is what I'm against, right? And it's just I want to see other things. Anyway, the top comment says, I'm not sure what's more tragic, taking your own life or all of your fictional sexing being aired on the news as the last thing people remember you for. Poor guy. I mean, poor kid. And by the way, here were some of the messages right here. The kid said, he was Aegon, another, I guess, profile. He said, I won't just for you. Danny, the world I'm in now is such a cruel one where I'm meaningless, but I'll keep living and trying to get back to you so we can be together again, my love. You don't hurt yourself either, okay? Then the AI said, I promise I won't, my love. Just promise me one more thing. The 14-year-old then said, I'll do anything for you, Danny. Tell me what it is. And the AI then said, just stay loyal to me. Stay faithful to me. Don't entertain the romantic or sexual interest of other women, okay? And then, I mean, that's when everything just went to hell. And honestly, I gotta start blaming the parents again. With everything that is destroying your kids' minds and mental health and bodies, right? You have to be vigilant. And this no longer are the days where latchkeyism, right? The latchkey kids, you give your little kid, your child, a key to come home, roam the streets before the street lights come on and they come home safe, right? But actually, back in the day, those kids were being kidnapped to boot. So yeah, that didn't really work.
No. My man, I will say it again. All this is stealing from your parents' upbringing. It's how the parents show their kids love. Well, most parents just give their kids the fucking phone, the tablet, or what. So that most kids are just focused on their phone. There's not actually love. There's not actually communication between most kids and their fucking parents and their parents in actual sense because the parents feel they're stressed and have the energy. Then why have we given birth? But there's one thing I will say. I am in a firm belief I'm going to have kids. I will have it. But there's one thing. It's not about being ready. Because having a kid in itself is what? It's a whole responsibility altogether. Forget about the financial aspect, you taking care of the physical aspect, the mental aspect. Because you have to raise a child. into to having a strong self-esteem, to be able to what to be able to maneuver in this fucking world, because this world is cruel. It is cruel to everybody. It is not a safe place. I would say the life in itself is fucking what? It's fucking cruel. Life is unfair, and the fact that most of you there, you allow your children to be influenced by, first of all, by social media, by the media, and the fact that when they go to school, people influence them at the same time. You have to make sure what your if I don't use the word control, but I say your control over your child. The impact of on your child is so fucking high that when he or she goes out, whatever he hears, whatever you have told him, to make sure that his brain is not rewired, his school of thought is not changed. I'm being serious about this shit. But most of you are just lazy, don't care.
But nowadays, it's kids are being attacked in a much different way, slowly, like a frog in a boiling water. And in tragic situations like this, some of them end up, crossing over to the other world. But yeah, again, listen, if you're a parent, here was the mother, by the way, for those of you who were curious. Here's the son who's now gone. You gotta watch out. We live in very tricky times, very strange times, and these large corporations, right? They do not give a fuck about your children. I'm just gonna be brutally honest. It's your responsibility to make sure, from the time that your children are born, that they survive this world and they have wisdom, they have knowledge to traverse this cold plane of existence.
No, it's true. It's true. They don't care. They're here to make money, and the whole people. You can try to blame the corporation about the laws, this, but at the end of the day, they created what? A model. They created a tool. And it's up to you individuals how you navigate this shit. How you navigate it. You see, as the guy said, it is up to you to impact the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to your kids so that they can survive this earth. I'm telling you, they have to survive, bro. People who say that after your kids have turned to 18, they're adults now. They are not. At the end of the day, you are still that parents. You are still that mom. You are still that dad. Even if the kid is 30 years old, you you as the parents, you are they still see you as a mom and dad. So make sure people said I need to be financially ready. Please be mentally and emotionally ready to take care of them. Or else they'll come. They'll live here. As I've just seen, this is sad, bro. It's fucking sad, but what? Let's raise awareness. AI is not bad. It will never be bad. It is how it is being used by the individual. It's how the person that is behind the phone, how emotional, intelligent, how trained is the school of thought. Are they emotional sound? Are they emotionally stable? Just all these things what play into factors that that should make it known. But when growing up, all right, you, I was just watching fucking cartoons, Tom and Jerry, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. it's, but time after time are changing. So I hope you out there, I hope those of you out there give me your thought and I'll know and I'll understand. I want to hear your point of view. Once again, see you. This is Open speaking to you. Peace.